Jan 2024. Hello, everyone. It's fun to read all the great and interesting predictions coming in. And for me personally, in the cybersecurity world, I feel like ransomware is going to continue to lead, and there will be a transition from risk management and IT, more focus on OT in the upcoming years and all things utility. Post-COVID, the insider threat is going to take on a new meaning, and we're starting to see that people working from anywhere, this concept of insider threat is global, and that'll continue to be a focus. Of course, solutions like XDR are going to have a flavor of AI in them, and I'm looking for some very exciting functionality in XDR, more towards the healing piece. Not only is it the detection and response, but the automated remediation and auto healing. And then, of course, NIST's ZTA special bill 800-207 has taken root. And NIST is now doing some great work with AI risk mitigation framework. So I put that in the category of not necessarily predictive, but things that we're going to look at in 2024 for sure. On the fun side, how could I talk about 2024 without using those two vowels, AI? It's going to be fun. AI is going to be in everything, real and imposed. So we're going to see our favorite apps. I cannot wait for Yelp to tell me what it thinks is going to be my next favorite meal. And AI will continue to help us with all things like planning flights and complex Excel formula, and maybe even corporate strategy. When I'll talk about the threat of data exfiltration in a minute, but there's going to be a disruption in jobs as well, I'm pretty sure. There are some jobs, your favorite content writer is going to move to GPT or some kind of generative AI. However, there are also going to be some new jobs. Look for a posting for prompt engine. On the risk mitigation side, as I had mentioned a few seconds ago, data exfiltration that we used to be all concerned about, that we grew up with and wanting to protect data, is not going to be voluntary. One of your employees might, or one of our employees might voluntarily put some data that's confidential up on ChatGPT in the innocent hopes of trying to make it better. What bothers me is the AI bot. Like, for example, what would happen if 100,000 people posted articles about the Earth being flat and asked AI to make it better? Would that bias AI? And how do you mitigate against it? There's the whole AI digital rights piece. I could ask AI to drum up a song for me in the flavor of my favorite band. And then the question is, of course, who owns that? Here's the big one, ladies and gentlemen. There are two forces heading towards each other. AI, all the fun and all the data collection that's going on at the moment, for AI to be successful and more accurate, by definition, involves collecting a lot of data and what we're seeing in terms of data privacy. So it all started with GDPR in 2018. We're seeing that India and China are putting in new, very comprehensive data privacy laws. California continues to lead in this area with CCPA and now CPRA. I'm watching these two giant forces heading towards each other, and the results being absolutely contradictory. AI needs more data, and privacy says allow end users the option to keep their data private. We've seen the New York Times lawsuit recently, and I'm going to be keeping an eye on that. What's exciting me for the upcoming years? Quantum computing. In the short term, and I think this should start now, organizations should be looking at robust cryptography management, and I'm waiting for the effects of quantum computing in your neighborhood Best Buy, and to see what effects that'll have on all things AI and cybersecurity in general, and the new risk to mitigate. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a fun 2024. Please make sure you follow me and listen to the exciting Secure IT podcast guests. And cheers. Here's to living in very exciting times.